Alright guys, what's up? It's Super DBZ 800G here, back at you guys with another video. So I'll be showing you guys how to sell stuff. I'll be showing you guys how to sell stuff in Dark Souls 2, as well as how to infuse stuff, your items and your swords and as well as how to find estus shards. So I will show you guys that really quick here. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys how to do is to infuse stuff. So you're going to want to go over to the Lost Bastille and go over to the bonfire that is McDuff's workshop. And there are two ways you can go about this. You can get the Lost Bastille key. Yeah, as you guys can see, my inventory, you can get the Lost Bastille key, or you guys see that giant hole in the wall, and the way you would do it, let me kill these dogs real quick. Oh, they're not here. Or another way you could access this area is this barrel up here. You can toss it down these stairs, put it up to this wall, and blow it up. Once you do that, you can open this door, but there is a bonfire in here, in case you guys need bonfires. This is the homie McDuff. He can pretty much do what the blacksmith does at Majula, and he can also infuse your weapons, so it'll say infuse weapons. You do have to have souls as well as the right type of stone. So, for example, you have infused with fire, which is firestone. You have bolt stone, which means infused with lightning. You have dark stone, which is infused with dark damage. You have poison, which does damage over time. You have the bleed stone, which if you get enough hits in on an enemy, they'll suffer from the bleed status effect and lose tons of health. You have the raw stone, which will make your weapon like super strong. And then you have the magic stone. So you can infuse weapons there. So that's how you do that. And that's how you infuse weapons. There is an estus shard over here, actually. I'll show you guys this estus shard. Let me kill this dog real quick. Yeah, yeet. Ooh. Yeah, yeet. Ooh. Alright. So, that actually helped me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, alright, there is an estus shard over here, so if you guys go over here, this pathway right here, there is a chest right here, there's a chest right here, there's an estus shard in there, to upgrade your estus, which is really nice, because who doesn't want more estus in the Dark Souls games? I hear that dog and I'm gonna slice it. No? Yes? Maybe? Oh, Pursuer! Aw, is he gonna leave? Pursuer, no! I actually do want to fight him. I also changed up my weapons. So, originally, what I had as a weapon, I had the poison broadsword. I figured that wasn't doing enough damage, so it was a choice for me either to go with the Black Knight Greatsword, but instead I went with the Old Knight Hairbeard. It's a really, really good weapon, actually. 270 strength. It does fire damage, I believe. Yeah, it does fire damage. And it is just really, really cool, man. Also, I'm going to show you guys the other estus shards you can get. So, right now I'm going to teleport back to Majula. There are 2 you can get in Majula. There are 2 estus shards you can get. So, the first one is actually when you first start out. You go over here, past the giant hole, and there's a body over here. You hit the rock, this body pops out, and there's an estus shard. And then in this mansion, you need the house key. So how you get it is from one of the NPCs. He's in the Forest of the Lost Giants in this cave. After you talk to him a bunch, he'll give you the house key. You use it to unlock the house, and there's a bunch of chests in here. It's really, really cool. But the area that I'm going to talk about is the basement. This is the NPC right here. And it'll be guarded by a skeleton, but I've obviously killed that skeleton. What you're going to want to do is light this area. It's really useful. There's a chest in here. You can open that. I believe it's a sword or a weapon, I think. And over here on this body is an estus shard. Right here, as you guys can see. So there's an estus shard. Yeah, so those are the 2 in Majula. And then there's also one near the beginning of the game, the tutorial area, with like the old ladies and the fire cabin where you make your character. There's one there, and there's also one over here. So this area is going to be the Shaded Woods. Actually, I'll just take the bonfire because it's way easier instead of me walking. So down this path, there's going to be a dude, and he says, you know, there's a stone girl that's blocking my path. If you could use a branch and help her out, unfreeze her, that'd be great. So this bonfire of the Shaded Woods is actually right across from your bonfire, which is really convenient. So this bonfire over here, you open the door, and right across the way, if you go to the other side of the stairs, there's this door right here. Inside it, there's a chest, and there's your estus shard. So there's that. There's also a poison frog on the other side of the door, which this dude right here. Obviously, I'm not going to fight him. So there's that. The other one, as I said, is in the tutorial area. So I will show you guys how to get to that. So when you first start the game, I I would recommend getting this one specifically when you're more leveled up, because these guys will destroy you. They will destroy you. So you find the bonfire, and this is the main area where you start. You'll see the old fire keepers, and they'll make fun of you. You go through the main door, and there is also a ring that you can find in this area as well. So I'll show you guys how to get the old Leo ring. You go across this bridge, and there's a pathway branching off to your right. You go through here, and it's one of the big giant dudes from the Forest of Giants. He's a big boy. I wouldn't recommend fighting him until you're at least leveled enough to where you feel confident, but he is right here. You fight him, and you get the old Leo ring, which is this one. Strengthens thrust weapons, counterattacks. I don't use it. The setup that I use is the Ring of Binding, the Ring of Blades, which increases physical attack, the Life Ring +1, and the Chloranthi Ring. And that's the setup I use. But, so there's that. And if you go back to where you actually started, there is a pathway. There's a pathway over here, and I forget where I found. I was playing real late last night, and that's when I found this area. Actually, it is in. I made a mistake. It is in the house. It is. I made a mistake. So it's going to be in the house, and there are a couple different pathways to the house. So you're gonna want to walk in, and the bonfire where I was. There's this little pathway right here, and you will have the main area right here. So what you're going to want to do is there's a dude petrified in stone. So don't worry behind this mist. It's nothing. There's a dude petrified in stone. Now he is going to be right through here. You're going to want to use the fog branch of yore. Light up your torch. Obviously I don't want to deal with poison frogs, so they can just sit there. They're seriously chasing after me. Alright, bro. Bet, let's go. Nope. 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 Get one shot. Oh, I got a bolt stone. Bad. I can infuse my weapon. They're going to be in here along with some other poison frogs as well. You're going to want to fight them. So what you're going to want to do is knock over this tree and kill the poison frog first. There's going to be a giant hole. How did that not kill him? There's going to be a giant hole along with this archer dude. You're going to want to fight him. Oh, he's still alive? Nah, chief. you're going to want to fight him, and there is this hole. So I would recommend that poison boy down there. You're going to want to drop down, lock onto him, and one-shot him. Yeet! Ooh! And deal with the other poison frogs as well. Drink up this estus. In order to deal with this dude, there is a ladder right here. Climb up this ladder and one-shot this man. Oh, that is dumb. He is still not dead. Yes! Okay. Woo! Alright. So, once you kill him, go back down. All the frogs are already dead. There will be a body right here, and that's where you find your estus shard. So there's that one. And yeah, that's how you do that. I will also be showing you guys, how do I get out? I will also be showing you guys where to find the homie Gavilan in No Man's Wharf. And he is the homie, man. So what he does is you can sell your stuff, pretty much, is what he does. And the blacksmith doesn't really do that. None of the NPCs really do that. Gavilan is an NPC, and he can be found in 3 locations. So the first one is Harvest Valley at the Poison Pool Bonfire. So I'm going to travel there and show you guys where to find him. Last time I checked, he was here. I think he's still here. I believe. We can check. So you're gonna want to go down this wrong pathway. You are wanting to go up this pathway, and then to the left. There's this little pathway right here. There are some items to the left over here if you want to grab those for your first time coming to the area. This area is full of poison, so I would recommend anything that cures poison. So what you're going to want to do is just haul it. Haul it and run, and once you come through here, there is a small little door, and Gavilan should be in here. He is not. So he has switched places again. He switched places. That's okay. So there's one location, if you can find him. The other location is at No Man's Wharf, and there are 2 different locations where you can find him there. It's all in the same area, so you don't have to travel with bonfires and do all that. It's all in the same area. So what you're going to want to do is go to No Man's Wharf. And for those who have ventured through this area, it is a pain. It is a pain. There is a lever at the very top of the area that pulls the ship in. Obviously, I've been through this area before, so I don't need to do any of that, and I already got the bridge down. Look at me, big brain. This is No Man's Wharf. There's a lot of enemies. They tend to gang up on you. That's the ship over there. Obviously, I can just run through here because I already have the bridge down, so it doesn't even matter. Kill this dude real quick. Bye. So there will be 2 locations that he's actually going to be at. There is this one over to the left. So, no, there they are. Wow. These guys do massive damage. Yo! I'm dipping, Chief. I'm dipping. Oh, Lordy. I'm sitting over here by the sword. Oh! They only are affected when you have a torch. That's kind of dumb. I'm gonna take... I might actually die. Holy... Crap, I fell! Okay. Yeah. It's that area. Those are the dark stalkers. They are afraid of fire, so if you can, at your bonfire, light a torch, and they will run away from you. They do not like fire. You will want to kill them because after a while they get angry and they go on steroids and they cause bleed damage, as you guys just saw. They go ham. They do lots of damage. So if you don't kill them quickly, they do become a pain. And yeah. So as I said, there. Oh my God. Yeah. Chief, holy. That is so stupid. I will say the disbenefit of wielding a great axe is that, since it is so heavy, you have control over like what you're hitting and stuff, but in terms of like turning the camera and turning yourself, you can't really do that because it is a great axe and it is so heavy. But hey, damage is damage, man. I love it. So light up a torch. My piece of advice is go to your bonfire and light up as many little things as you can just to make this area really well lit, because if you don't, it's going to be a pain. Oh! There's no way I didn't hit this dude. Okay, now he's going to hit me through the back. That's hit him! Oh my. Yeah, that's another thing too, is the great axe that I have as my main weapon. It eats up your stamina. It eats up your stamina a lot. And that's another pain. So, if you're going to have a weapon like this, actually, let me switch to my +6 weapon. Just so it's easier for me to do this. Yeah, so there are 2 locations in this area where Galvin will be able to spawn. So there's this location across the bridge. Of course that didn't work. Bye bye. That's so there are 2 locations. You go across this bridge, and there will be the deep stalkers in here. As you guys can see, they don't like fire. They don't like it. My piece of advice is kill them. They do kind of die out on their own, but kill them. Kill them as quickly as you can, because they will cause a problem if you don't. And there are 2 locations. So you want to go up here, and right at this house, right over here to the very left, you will go inside it, and you want to go upstairs. There is a double sword dude up here, so you want to take him out real quick. Yog! You're gonna want to take him out, and up here, up the stairs is where he will be. So he'll be right here, and you can sell your stuff to him. The other location, is actually up this ridge right here. Let me kill this. Wow. Okay, okay. Woo! Alright. Tricking as this. There is a lever right here that you can pull to unlock this, which is really useful. It's kind of like a little shortcut. This dude is really annoying. He throws bombs at you. Bro, you not... I forgot there was a second one. That's okay, though. The other location is toward the top of the bridge, and it is yeah, it can be kind of a pain to get up there. I would recommend as soon as before you go to the ship, knock the bridge down, so that way it's a lot easier for you to go through this area. And yeah. Oh, that is so cheap. This can obviously be a pain to go through. The torch is not good. It's really not. The torch sucks. The only reason I'm using it right now is to keep the Darkstalkers away from me. And yeah, that's literally the only reason. And yeah, so they're in this one. So there they are. I'm not going to deal with them. Obviously, now I'm going to deal. Ow! I don't want to deal with like 15 of you. 3 shot. Oh. yeah, go in here. This is the building that I already showed. The other one, I'll show a little shortcut. Shut the door. So the shortcut that I did mention, you can pull that lever and it'll open up this pathway. There are 2 dudes over here, so try to like lure them out. And of course they're not coming over here. Of course not. Hello. Okay, let's drag you in here. Come on. I know you're there. You may as well come out. Really, bro? They got the nerve to crossbow me? Bro! Oh my God. Yaga, stop! There's also a second dude in here that likes to surprise you. Yep, there he is. Oh, there's like 5 of them. Oh my God, can I hit him? Thank you. Watch out for this dude, he does throw bombs. You're just gonna want to run up on him and try not to hit. These guys are a pain. So the thing that you're gonna want to do is jump. Yeah, and light up or not. You're gonna want to run up here. Kill this dude. Nope. There's obviously dogs. Bruh. I hate this area. I really do. Oh great, he's right there. Wonderful. If I can light my torch, that would be great. I can't for some stupid reason. I'll just use the flame butterfly. I can't. That's wonderful. Never mind. Well, boys, let's try not to suffer bleed damage. There are these dudes right here. You're gonna want to take them out. Like I said, they do cause lots of bleed damage. So if you can, kind of avoid them. I have no estus, dude. Holy. There is a house with like 4 of them in there. You're gonna want to avoid them. Great. Wonderful. Come down. He's in the house. He's in that house over there with the giant hole in it. So you're gonna want to kill all these dudes, and yeah, he's in there upstairs. So this house with the giant hole, he's in there. I am going to try not to die. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Woo. I have no estus, which is wonderful. And I can't keep them away, which is also great. Yeah, so they're in here. This house right here. Obviously, I'm not going to go in it because I do not want to die. I'm hoping I can build a freaking fire torch now. No. Torch. I'll just run up because I don't want to die. They're in here. If you run up, he is through this door. Through that door right there. And that's where you'll find him. And that'll be it for my video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And yeah, subscribe, you guys. See ya.